We got Lizardmen. And let's see. I am... historically speaking, I struggle against Lizardmen. So I don't know what we're going to get here or how that's going to be. He has 3 Journeymen as well, so his team doesn't. It depends on how many Lizardmen he has. We'll see. Or how many Samurai he has. The less, the better. There we go. But I get Petty Cash again. What? So he has all... Oh, what? That's a min-maxer team. Oh no, this is gonna be a problem, I think. That's a min-maxer team. In case you don't know what a min-maxer is, you can see here, he's trying to level up his Samurai right now. And doesn't have any skinks because he doesn't want them to level.
It's you.
Pixel Pally, thank you very much for following as well. So how many matches has he played with this? Yeah. I don't think it's... Or it's just very weird, but oh god, 2 Strength 5 Samurai is already a big problem. A block dodge one as well, and Mighty Blow Tackle is not to my liking as well. He has 2 block dodge ones as well. God damn, yeah, this is gonna be an issue. Aggressiveness or team preservation? What would I be if I wouldn't play for aggressiveness? Let's go with the wizard and have fun with it. Otherwise I would have gone Babe and Apothecary to keep myself safe, but what would the fun be in that? Oh boy. Oh yeah, maybe Lizardmen courses are just super meme boys. That's also true. Could be the case. So... what do I do now, though? I don't have reserve players. Do I want to defend against him or do I want to go on offense against him? Because of what he can do to me. He can already be an issue, and he looks like he wants to go aggressive against my players. I think in this case I'm going to go on offense for a change. I like kicking with this, but we'll see. I don't know. This could be an issue because not only does he have all of his Samurai, which would be 6 Strength 4 players, 2 of them have Strength 5, which now gives him 3 Strength 5 and 3 Strength 4 players. 2 of these Strength 4 players have Block and Dodge. I do not have Tackle, and he has a Mighty Blow Tackler, which will disable my Dodge guys. He also has Prehensile Tail on the Croxigore, which makes my dodges 3 pluses right out of the gate. The upside is, or the plus thing here is, I have 2 Agility 5 players, which means I can do some riskier and stupider stuff because I can dodge into 1 tackle zone on a 2+. And it's gonna make ball handling a little bit easier. We're just, yeah. I hate this so much already. This is not okay, game. Why do you give me an opponent like this? I do not appreciate that whatsoever. And quite frankly, I question your niceness. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So, we've got some potential issues here because the way I have to set this up makes this potentially very difficult, and the way he set it up makes it also really difficult for me to get through here to begin with. At least with the players that I want to get through there. So I need to shut up a moment and try to figure out a worthwhile defensive setup here. So, one moment please, guys. Okay, we need him here. We have these guys here. That means I'm going to put him right there. So no, he doesn't need to be on the line. So we can put him right here. So assist, assist. Blitz from there. Push. And then we... No, that's bad. Yeah, all of this is just bad. not sure we really will be able to do what I want to do here. Yeah, it's not a good setup. The 2 strength 5 guys just screw us over so much with this. Oh boy. So big choices. So now the issue is if I don't knock this down. Yeah, he set himself up in a pretty good way there, unfortunately. Which I'm not happy with. I don't want this guy to have a good target, obviously. So we need to figure out some things there. I think, yeah, he can be there, then he will dodge to here. He can do stuff. Okay. He can do stuff. A very descriptive way of saying that. Indeedly do. Okay, I just have to hope that my dodge will hold. You know what? He goes there, though, first. Main issue right now is I think I need to cover this area before I keep moving. So we'll dodge him. I roll a 1, of course. I roll a double 1. Thank you, game. Even better. God damn, that's bad. Oh, no. The ball's not safe in any way. He can put his Croxigore next to the ball. There we go. Please roll a 1. Yes, thank you. Oh, God. That would have been horrible. He can still get next to the ball, but all of these guys are loners except for the guy that's all the way in the back. God damn, that was stupid. So the double 1, obviously, every elf player's bane. So why I did that was if I wanted to blitz here, but in all likelihood we would have just pushed. Which would have meant I would have needed to dodge, and I didn't want to risk failing the dodge then and leaving the ball unprotected, so I wanted to move the players over there first to protect it. But that obviously failed, so there's also that. Which now gives him a chance to really be annoying to us already and put a lot of pressure on me. So have I mentioned that historically speaking I'm doing bad against elves and hopefully it's not going to be completely horrible now, but we'll have to wait and see what's going to happen. That was not against elves, against Lizardmen. I mean, it's my own fault here, and we'll just have to wait and see what will happen. There isn't anything I can do, basically. Double 1s happen. I did it. I even used the player that has that has dodge to try and get this to be a bit safer. But yeah, well, what can you do? Let's see. So luckily he dodged. He blitzed back here, so he's trying to be annoying over here, and he's doing a very good job of it. And now all he just needs to do is lock me in here and injure one of my players. And then he's good. So I have to replace another lineman. Oh boy, this already off to a very bad start. So once again, no reserve players is kind of a problem, especially if we're down a player in the first turn, and that's a player I can't do anything with. Ah, crap. Okay, how? Yep, so he's worried of me going in this direction. Not ideal, to say the least. Yeah, I rolled a double 1 on this dodge here. Pally, while you will tapped out. Which led to him doing weird stuff to us, which I do not appreciate. Okay. So what do we do now with this? I'm not sure right now. That's gonna be a problem, but I think that's what we need to try. Main issue right now is this guy that I want to get rid of. Ideally with the 3-die, but we can't really afford to go with the 3-die first. So we'll just have to live with the 2-die and take the both down. That's fine. Especially if we kill somebody. Good, so it's 10 versus 10 again. Yes, quick draw. That's 3 strength 5 players. I have noticed the issue with that as well already. So I'm gonna assume that things will fail, which means we are going to try and be safe. So I'm going to cover the ball with him to make this a bit safer for myself. These guys I can't really move yet. I don't like this, but it's the order in which we need to do. I need to level him up so that I can get him sure hands. God damn it. So I can't throw the ball this round. I need to keep it safe. Or am I willing to risk it still? You know what? Yes. I have the built-in reroll now for throw and catch. So please don't fail me. The main issue is that I would need to do GFIs to really be safe. And I can't do that, so now we need to try and do that differently. Also, we still have this guy right there, which is a problem. We can't move him because then he can blitz with this guy. So all of these are problems that we are dealing with right now that I have to figure out how to get around, which means I have to base his players, which I do not want, obviously, but we also won't really get around. So we are going to go there, and I'm running out of time, so I need to do that quickly now as well. Pretty please? Okay, and then we move back in, unfortunately, so that he can't move there with this guy. I don't like giving him those blocks, and that will probably cost me. But to keep myself safe here, it's kind of what we need to do. Oh boy. Not ideal. Really not ideal. At least right now, he has no direct path to hit me. Because this is a 2 spacing, this is a 2 spacing. But he's trying to knock down this guy so that he can blitz me afterwards. Which is pretty important. But let's see if we can make that. Now he has a 2-die there. But even then, getting around there at least. Okay, he makes it. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least we have block dodge. That's why I used him and not a different one. Like the one he just knocked down. Which I could have gotten the ball to as well. Safer. But he had the better... He's just way safer to use. And his tackle guy can't do anything. Because he's stuck down there. So as long as he doesn't roll a pow now on the blitz. Which hopefully he won't. We can get away. But he's blitzing from the correct spot. Because now he pushes me down here. Which means... No, he re-rolls it and gets the pow. He's still going to put me down there, though. Because that way I don't get good blocks. And he gets ammo breaks. Bummer. Why, though? That scatter is not good. Yeah, we're already looking kind of bad right now, but we might be fine. Possibly. And I do have a wizard. We can't forget about that. That's something that's tempting, but I would like to keep the wizard for as late as possible, obviously. Let's see if his Mighty Blow guy does something. So how do I do this now? Good, just a push. 7. Issues, I need him up this way first. Yep, he really knows what he's doing. He's playing a very smart game so far, unfortunately. That's not good. Yeah, this is... And he didn't use him. Interesting. These guys, unfortunately, will just stand up. That's kind of impressive what he's doing here right now. I don't like to admit it, but it is. And I'm also just kind of struggling with what I'm doing, which doesn't help my case. I also just keep rolling once, unfortunately. Nope, it's not Champs, it's Cabal, it's Cole. Not CCL, it's COL. But why do I need to roll once? I'm down to 1 reroll in turn 3. And let's see, do I get a POW or not? I hope we get at least a push. I get a POW. Thank you, game. Thank you for being nice to me. Okay, better. He can't move any further. The issue is here he's going to foul him if I don't stand him up, but I can't stand him up before I've tried to pick up the ball. Same for him, unfortunately. I think what we are going to do at least though is move him. You know what? Let's move him up to the Skinks. Let's just get the Skinks to be not just running around freely. This is a 3+, but I have dodge. Okay, we make it so I can get out of there as well. Which means we do want to go there. I'm not going to GFI, but we are going to do this dodge here. 3+, make it, good. Question is of whether or not I dodge again, or if we call this good. Because I kind of need to be here. Because otherwise this guy is going to blitz us. He's going to block with him, and then blitzing with him. Which means I kind of need to put myself next to this guy. But I also want to be in scoring range, which would mean Elf Jumper needs to stay where he is. How do I do this? How do I do this the best way? I've already used the reroll. I think that is the deciding factor. I have to live with that and hope that it's going to work out. And he also can't move because then this guy will get to move and he would blitz with him, which would be riskier. So I need to live with this. Yes. Not ideal. He could also just try to use his Crocs to block us away here to free him up. In which case I should have probably moved to... No, it would have been too many dodges. No. Could have... No, it would have been too many dodges. Should have tried to get to there, but it wouldn't have worked. Still, so right now... The important thing about this is we have this in the backfield still, so my Agility 5 guys can swoop in, if need be. Hopefully. And we will just have to see about this. So, that's what I expected. So he knocks down the loner there, which frees him up to blitz us. So let's see if he gets to do anything with that. It's the both down, it's good enough. Ah, crap. Why can't they get anything bad for a change, please? And I get stunned again. He stunned me the first time around and now as well. At least now I'm forcing his Skinks to dodge, which is good. So he might not pick it up. And I do, once again, I do have the Agility 5 here. So this is a 2+ pickup for him. And he is in scoring range, potentially. So we'll have to wait and see how it plays out. But yeah, there's a reason I struggle against Lizardmen. And this is a very problematic Lizardmen team. I just have no way of getting good blocks here. With three strength 5 players, it's just it's difficult. It's so difficult. Okay, so he's putting him there because he's aware that this might go sour, or he wants to try and block him instead. Yep, that works. Is he gonna take the? He's taking the both down. No armor break here, luckily. Oh, and what we can say is his Crocs is stupid. It's not doing anything, and it's keeping me in here, because if the Crocs were there, I would not pick up the ball, probably. Right now, we still have a chance, and I'm just hoping that he will fail this dodge, but he doesn't. He makes it on the first try. Is he just covering the ball, or is he picking up the ball? He's just... Okay, no, he's just protecting himself there. Makes all of those. Makes the pickup as well. Sure. Crap. That's so bad. That's so bad. Come on, put him there. I actually want him to put him there because I want a fireball. Okay, that looked weird. Yeah, he's gonna try to put himself where I can't blitz him any longer, but he's doing the GFIs one by one as you should. And then he's also putting him in the smarter position, where my fireball won't be as nearly as effective, but I'm still going to take it, because no, we can't afford this to be this way. It's not good. And it fails completely. Thank you, game, so much. It's so nice of you that you're doing this to me. Seriously? Oh, boy. Yeah. Oh, we have a nice opponent again. Now I'm going to be salty about this again, or what? Okay. So all the fun stuff right now with this. Yeah. I know that the fireball is bad for you and not for me. So what we need to remember here, though, is that I do have agility 5, which means I can get a good blitz here. It's a risky blitz, but I can get a good blitz. The issue is I can also get served, which is a bit of a problem. And I can't afford to dodge these guys because I need my reroll, and I can't afford to lose it right now. Which means we also can't afford to dodge here right now, so he's just going to stand back up. Yeah, this is kind of a big problem. And I also have to blitz from here, where I would rather blitz from there, because this guy would give an assist otherwise. Yeah, let's see. 2 pluses. I made all of them. Thank you. And then I don't get the knockdown. There we go. So, last reroll gone. Probably to there. Yep. We injure him. Thank you so much. So that's his only guy that he probably cares about, but he's badly hurt. So he appos him? Really? He's so sure in himself that he wants to keep the guy. Good. So now I have the ball again. That's what I needed here, for starters. So we need to try and protect him, which means I am going to put Elf Scream right there. Or right here, which means he would not be able to go for him there. Yeah, let's do that. I don't like this one bit, obviously, but what can you do? I'm out of rerolls now. The wizard didn't do anything. And now we have to try and make this work somehow. And I'm running out of time, and I'm trying to decide of whether or not I want to disengage down here. I think we do. And put ourselves right there. So we're still in the way. He's still in the way. And yeah, we're good. Okay, let's see what this is going to be. It's not my ideal offense in any way whatsoever. But we still have it. We're still fine right now. And he still has a hard time to reach us. And now we have the ball on an agility 5 block dodge sidestep guy. So as long as he does not roll the POW, which he will reroll now.
Oh, it's
Thank you, so we don't move. You got the touch. Thank you very much for following. We're still good. So that means I'm most likely not going to lose the ball. This guy could potentially get a 1-die and make it, but not that likely. And Infinite Wolf 98. Thank you very much for following as well. And we're only halfway through the first half. I do not like this, but this is just a nuts team to play against. And the wizard completely failing doesn't help our cause. Numbers-wise, I actually have a player advantage right now against him. I've injured 2 of his players, while he has injured 1. So right now it's 10 versus 9. But yeah, at some point I'm going to regret having a guy next to the Mighty Blow piece. But so far he's just a complete letdown and not doing anything. The issue is, now everything I do could fail because I don't have a reroll left.
It's you.
And Henry Judas, thank you very much for following. So I need, even though I can, these are all 2+ dodges, at some point they will fail. So I don't know if I really can afford to do them or not. So I need to be very careful with how I move here since a double one would still screw me over. Or just rolling at one on a dodge and then dodging, keep dodging and rolling another one at some point. We're not in a safe spot at all with this. It's so bad. He's got me completely boxed in here because of the high strength. It's just ridiculous. I can't get good blocks anywhere against his strength 5 Sorai. It's so bad. We'll see. We'll see. We've got some options, obviously, but the question is, can I do something with it? So I'm not very positive on my chances to score this, which means I'm going to try and take away his chance to score himself. Also, I still have time, so I don't need to rush right now. Okay, this guy moving is bad, because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to block him, push him to here, and then blitz with him, push him out, and then move away down in this direction. But he didn't do that, so he's assuming that I want to try to force my way through this and hit him there. It's not a bad assumption, but it's also not what I'm going to do, because we can't afford to do that. As simple as that. I don't like where I have to go with this guy. It's pretty bad. But what can you do? We're just backing away again. I'm in no rush. We're taking our time. We're giving him the time. And that needs to be good enough right now, basically. So this is already a 2-die blitz, which I guess is what we're going to do, yes. Hopefully it'll work. It needs to work. Good, it does. I am going to follow. Thank you. That's a stun. That's very helpful right now. And then he is going to move back in again, though. And him. He's taken care of, but I can't move here right now. So he's going to have to try that. So what we are going to do... Because we have this guy here. So I still need to cover this side, basically. Right now. I'm just trying to figure out how exactly. So the main issue is, if he blocks, this guy can blitz. So if I'm here, he cannot blitz. So that's where we are going to be. Then he is going to go next, because that's the next safest dodge that we can and should do. And he is going to set himself up somewhere where he can't be reached. In case, so that we can get the pass. So now I have a scoring threat that he can't do anything about. Next up is this one. That's important so that this guy will not dodge away. But that one was riskier thanks to Prehensile Tail, so I didn't want to do that yet. This guy doesn't have dodge, but he's next to him. So I really don't want to have that as well, obviously. So, thank you. How do I move this now, though? I think we want this guy to not be able to move as much, so I'm just going to go right here. So he can't go down this way. And then last but not least, I need to try and do decent dodges. I do have a decent dodge here, 3+ with the dodge reroll, so we're fine there. And I think I'm going to keep him there as well to lock this down. So I've recovered. That was a good turn. No rerolls left, but everything worked. No turnover as well. This is... You need to know the order of operations. I had to figure out in which way to do this, and we did the moves without any rolls first, as much as possible. Then dodged, freed up the ball player, and then moved every dodge in order of riskiness, basically. So he's just trying to cover all this, but he can't cover this, and that's important right now. I also really don't want to score already. But I might have to. That's a turnover, so that's his last reroll gone. So now he's also out of rerolls, which is good. Which means if I score, it might be okay. Just because his ball handling will be really bad. Also, I still need to try and get rid of his skings. That's what I meant with taking away his ability to score, basically. Is taking down the skings.
It's you.
Peacepa boy? How do you say that? I don't know. Either way, thank you. Sorry for butchering your name there, and thank you very much for following. The double I in there confused me. Pi? P? Whatever it is. Either way, hello and welcome. Let's see. So he did manage to get a guy next to me, unfortunately, which I probably won't be able to do much about. The main issue is that I now have to dodge again, which could fail. So he's still doing the right thing there and forcing me to roll for my dodges and all that stuff. So I am not really a big fan of that. But there also isn't anything, once again, we can do about that. So what do you do? So the main issue that I have right now is... yeah, that's the problem. And I can't really move that much. So in case I fail my dodge, he needs to be down here to cover that area. I can't go for the skings yet. Yeah, no, all of this needs to stay the way it is. So right now, I need to do 2 dodges to get the assist that I need to block him. That's the issue. No, that's already... no, this is... oh no, he gives an assist. So if we dodge him still... if I fail that dodge, it's probably not as bad. Possibly. So yeah, okay, let's try. No, but then I need to blitz with him, which means I can't pass. And like this, he cannot know, so doesn't change it. I'm still gonna do it like this. Oh god, oh god. But that's... I maybe would have done this one, but now I won't. Also, it probably won't do as much good. Also, how close... no, I think we want to be over here, yeah. It's fine. Let's do this. I roll a 1 on the pass. Bummer. That's bad. That's very bad. Will I be able to score? Yeah, I know what you meant, Kyle Duder. The issue is, if I had done that, I would not have been able to score, and he's got too many players back here that he can cover me with. So I was trying to score now, and it just didn't work out that way, because he can put way more pressure on me than the other way around, I feel like. So I roll once in the worst places right now. What we need to hope for right now is that stuff like this will cause him a turnover. He doesn't have a reroll left either, so taking a block with a piece that doesn't have block is a risk right now for him. One that he should not take as a second action, in my opinion. He did bring in a player to be annoying to me first, so I'm still probably not going to score on my own offense, and isn't that just a little bit sad? But what can you do? Luckily, he's only stunning me. Still, he's taking away my options right now, and so close to the end of the first half, getting stuns on top of everything is just not something we really wanna deal with. So, oh boy, I don't know what we'll get. We'll have to wait and see what's gonna happen. Is he really going to try and dodge him though? He does have a dodge reroll, but it's a 5+ dodge. No, he isn't. So instead, good thing is though he didn't get a knockdown there. So plan was probably to push this guy closer, but now. Yeah, he's just pushing him away, and now he can move him. He needs to put him on the ball, though. He doesn't need to put him on me. We'll see, we'll see. I can see why he's doing that, but it's also not going to... I think down here would have been better. But we'll see. Right now, he is getting his blocks. We both are running without rerolls now. I have no idea. I think I didn't play this one really well. but it also just started out kind of bad, and I'm not sure where I went wrong completely, that it is looking like this right now. It's not an easy matchup to begin with. His team value is higher than ours. He has the 2 strength 5 players. My fireball didn't do anything. He has 2 dodge block Saurai, which is pretty impressive. He has a really good starting team here, and it's a problem for me. It's a big problem, and now I have to try and rely on him doing his thing. So, I mean, this is what we do because it's a 2+ dodge regardless of what I do. So I can just go in there. So as long as I don't roll once now, we are fine. Yeah. Dodge successful. Question is, do I throw now or do I GFI? I think we throw. Because it's the same difficulty, but it gives me an SVP if it works. There we go. And now he's going to blitz him, because it gives me a chance to knock him down. And do something. Nope. And it's turn 7. He's back there. He's going to block us and run in though. No. Can I afford to stall this? It's scary because if this guy gets next to me, if he makes that... Nah, I'll give him the 2 turns to score. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to jeopardize the touchdown now. I'm tempted, and if I could cover the ball a little bit better, I would, but I can't, so we are not going to try. It's too risky. So, 10v10. Yeah, 2 turns is enough though for Lizardmen in theory, but he has only 3 skinks and he has no reroll left, so I'm going to count on the fact that he does not knock us down. But we will see. I'm also going to set up back here, obviously, against him. I'm going to, no, he gets 2 turns, so I should not set up super defensively. That would be the wrong choice there. So who do I expose to his shenanigans now, though? Probably... No, I can't give him the catcher. I need to do this. I don't like this whatsoever, but we also don't really have a lot of options in this regard. So I guess we'll go with this. There we go. Ah, my God. Can we make it? Can we make it? So now he's going to receive, and then he's also going to receive in his half. So what I'm expecting to see is just him using his high strength to cage completely and me not being able to get there. So my best chance is to try and get to the ball before he can, which might or might not work. If he picks up the ball instantly, it's going to be an issue. The fact that he echoed this guy will now be important because these guys are loners, so if you were to try to pick up the ball with them and fail, it would be bad. So that's probably the main reason he did that, because he doesn't have any way of good ball handling if this guy isn't around. And even with him, it's a problem because it's an agility 3 stunty player. It's not ideal. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. At least I managed to score here, and for now we have to survive the first half, and then we'll just see what the second half will bring. He hasn't been as destructive against us as he could be overall, and right now we just have to wait and see how this is going to play out. If for example, if we lose Alphamus Prime here, I'm going to be in big trouble. He is extremely important to our entire effort right now. We need him. But that's also why this guy is here, so that he's going to go for him now, probably. We'll see, though, if that's going to be an issue or not. So, what do we get? Come on. Your opponent is placing his players in attack. Is he going to do anything? I'm still not happy with this. Or I still don't understand why that was necessary. The thanks fireball bad after I used my fireball and it fails. Oh no. Is that good for me or him? It's worse for him than for me. It didn't hit the guy I was hoping it would hit though. If that had hit that skink, that would have been beautiful. Because that's the one he wants to pick up the ball with. But he still doesn't have a reroll left. So right now it doesn't matter which skink he tries to pick up the ball with. Either way, he's going to be very hard-pressed to score because he didn't put a skink up here that he needs to move forward to get into a scoring position. Yeah, and the Killosaurus is down, Daikinoko, that's very true. Do I pronounce that correctly? It rolls off the tongue very nicely like that, but I want to make sure, so please correct me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. But yeah, you're right, the Killosaurus got down there, so I'm lucky there. That was very nice that happened. And that's a turnover. Beautiful. Oh. Big question. Do I foul this guy? I think it might be in our best interest to foul this guy. I'm not exactly looking forward to doing that, but I think it might be the right thing to do. Okay, I pronounced it right. Nice. Good. See. And yes, I know that these guys don't give assists right now, but I want to see about maybe knocking this guy away to give myself more room to get that. Possibly, because if I blitz with him from there, now we're up to a bigger one. Okay, so we're going there. Do I even need it, basically? No, I would gain more than 2 out of that, but if it's a double both down, it's bad for us. Still, it'll probably be worth it, so we're gonna try to get rid of him. It's the guy that I'm worried about the most. Hitting a strength 5 player would also be worth it, I think. But we're just gonna go with this. Now I am... No, he needs to be here, yes. And that's why we gain 2 here. Good. Ideally, that's at least the plan right now. I almost screwed it up. Good, we get the knockdown. Perfect. Stay, please. And then we go in and get the 4+ foul. And just removing a Saurus would be awesome. KO, good. He might not come back. It's a start at least. Did I roll a double down here? We did not, so I do not get sent off the pitch as well. And that needs to be enough. Good. Hey, Sergeant Chief. Welcome back to this week. Basically, I welcome back, and now you weren't here before, were you? Oh, no, well, welcome back from last week. Let's say it like this. I don't know. Ignore me. I'm getting weird again. Either way, hi and welcome. You're right on time to see some weirdness happening here. So he can't score. He didn't put a player in scoring range in time, so it's okay that it didn't stall here. And we got this guy off the pitch, and hopefully now he won't come back. If that's the case, it's only 5 Saurai and the Tackle Mighty Blow guy is not there, which would be good for us. It will also give me an actual player advantage. But he comes back, so the point is moot. It doesn't matter. Bummer. It was still worth a try, and I think it was the right thing to try. But yeah, we'll just keep the setup like this. And maybe we'll get a repeat of those circumstances. We'll see, we'll see. Okay. Come on. He's placing his players once again. I'm already done with my turn. Just do your thing. Maybe he didn't notice in the beginning because I ended it so quickly. See, now he's putting them up a little bit more aggressively already. But let's see what that's going to do. Okay. Nice weather, not nearly as good. The placement could be good for us, though, if he doesn't manage to pick up the ball. Because now, I mean, it's good and bad, because if he picks it up, he's in a very safe spot already. He's just putting all of his Sorai over there, and once again, strength 5 and 4, and dodge, block dodge. I can't do anything there. Which means as long as those are around, the ball will be safe. Well, I do have agility 5 here, so we can do some weird dodging stuff. But the thing is, he needs to pick it up. If he doesn't, we're good. Also, this both down is nice, so he doesn't get to use his tackle. Really? Really? You sure about that? You do the greedy block reroll? Okay. That's something I do not think is the right thing to do. He could move him away now, which I could have prevented, I guess. But now, if he doesn't pick up the ball, it could scatter over here. And these are not known for their catching capabilities, so it might end up here. It involves luck, of course. Also, he's not going to try and pick up the ball. Okay, that makes sense. That makes more sense. That works. There we go. Down I go. Into a KO. Okay, so he gets a player advantage again. I'm down to 9. He still has 10 players. So how do I do this, you ask? I seriously have no idea. Because I can't go in there. I can't do anything. There we go. Yes, exactly, Shawnee. Pro Elves in the disguise of Elven Union. I like the name, sue me. So, what are our options here? I guess I could try to get in from the back, but I guess our best option is to go for the standard elf screen and just try to do something with that and slow him down with that. The issue is this tackle guy, so he is not as important there, which means he could get set up a serve though if I let him do that. So I'm trying to figure out what to sacrifice here to be a nuisance. I also could try to bring him in here by doing a 2-die against block, but I'm not sure if that's really worth it. We could also do a 3+ dodge in there. That's actually not horrible. I think I might want to do that. It's an aggressive move, but it could work out well for us if it goes according to plan. But we're gonna set up here first and see what it's going to gain us. So we need our little screen. Not sure about him right there though. Let's bring... Who do we bring through? Him? What if I go past him? No. I want to be next to this guy, but it's GFI to do so, so I'm not sure if I should do that. But I think we can, yes. It might lead to a block. There we go. That's bad. Yeah, let's reroll it. I think I can afford to try that once. Okay. So this dodge is kind of horrible. We'll keep him here for now. And I'm gonna do the weird block first. We're doing it from here because this guy has tackle. And this is a 3+ with a built-in reroll, so I just want to be next to the ball right now, basically. And he has sidestep, so I can stick to the ball. We just want to be the nuisance there, basically. That's good. Made another second one. And he is also going to dodge out, or try to. Good. So now he has his blitz plus these two. We can't do much here about it, but it's still good enough. He might decide to go in this direction, so do we put him here, or do I go up this way to try and keep that locked down? We'll do this. It's fine. He can't go through here. He won't make much progress there. It's the way the spacing is set up. He can't do much. What other options do I have? Let's see. There we go. I will use dodge. And do I put myself on the ball now, though? Yes, sure. Let's try. Let's do that. Let's be weird. Let's see about the scatter. Okay. I'm still in there. Yeah, I want you to use your blitz there, my friend. You want to use your blitz against me. Or you just get another assist and make it a 3-die to try and get the better one. You still don't. And now, you've done gooped. So I'm gonna go back here, because now he needs to use the blitz against me to get me away. I'm not gonna be pushed onto the ball again. I don't want to give him infinite blocks here. I'm not completely crazy. In case anybody's wondering. But yeah. He can't zone me out of the ball, because I can always be designed to push onto the ball. But yeah, there we go. He does the blitz now. He makes it. Why did he reroll that? Why? He has tackle. What? Okay, I'm gonna go there. Because that just gives this guy another reroll and not these two. So I'm not gonna go onto the ball. I'm just gonna be... There we go. Yeah, welcome back, KG. How did your match go? It's so good. I'm gonna be here. We're not gonna go on the ball. There's too many players there, but now he can't pick it up. How was your match, KG? And yeah, this is a juiced up Saurus team. Block dodge on 2, strength up on other 2. It's super weird. Oh, thank you. Why? He's giving me chances to assist here. And free this up for me. He's trying to... He makes the pickup on a 6+. And yes, thank you. Good. That's really good. So, let there be Elven bull bleep, basically. Okay, so what do we do now? What's our deal? If I put a player here, it removes those tackle zones. I can get 2 assists here and there. It'll most likely not result in the desired block though, which means if I get... This is not ideal. I'm trying to figure out how to get away with the ball now in the safest way possible. Which comes with some issues right now. So 2+2+. Well, actually, it doesn't come with a lot of issues, all things considering, but it involves some dice rolls that I am trying to figure out how to take on right now. So I guess we'll just leave these guys right now, basically. No, I want somebody on the ball to cover it and next to the Saurus just in case. So we do this, which is a 2+2+, because we have agility 5. But I roll a 1 on the first dodge, so that's already not what we wanted to see. Thank you, that's better. It's a 3+ pass or a 2+2+2+. I think I'd rather take the 3+ pass right now from here. And he obviously gets the 2+ with the built-in reroll because elves and their general awesomeness. Which means he is going to... This is a bit of a risk, but I want to see about this. It's also going to place him in a better spot for us. So goodbye. Thank you so much, and I don't like you, so I'm gonna go run this way now. And then he is trying to move. No. Okay, no, those dodges aren't worth it. He's going to dodge up this way first of all. Nope, I'm rolled a 1 again. So he doesn't. Otherwise, if that had worked, I would have dodged him past here to get him a bit further. The 1 space, but we can't. Still, we stole the ball away from him on his own offense. And are about to score, basically. He can get to me with those skinks, but those are the only ones that can reach me. And if he does knock me down, and at the same time, I will just run in and score, assuming I don't roll a double 1 on the dodge. So we're still good there. And that's his last reroll gone. Thank you. it's still, he's hitting an important player right now with his Mighty Blow guy, so I don't like this one bit. But I still have my Apothecary here. Still, we have to fire this lineman after the match. But yeah, we're fine, we're fine. Okay, so he's not gonna try to blitz me up there. He's marking. He wants to mark me. So he's just going to put these. Why? Yeah, okay, it's enough when one is there. No, not a turnover. He is blocked there. I almost spoke too soon. Oh, you won handily when all the Chaos Dwarfs went splat. That's nice to hear. That's good. There we go. Yeah, that's why that dodge confused me. I'm not going to feed the touchdown to him. Not sure why he's confused there. Yep, that's what he needs to do to try and make the dodges harder for me, but he also falls down. So, bye-bye. So now I have either the option of dodging, or I'm gonna blitz, which might be better, possibly. I still have a reroll left, which means I think I am going to try to blitz. Just in case we get a POW, it could still remove one of these guys, which would be nice. And I can't really risk anything up here, so we are not going to right now. And I'm still going to set up for the chance that I'm going to fail, so I'm moving everybody else first and standing up. But yeah, he's just going to blitz now. Knock him down. We don't get it, which is fine. We don't need to. And I think I'm okay with just scoring now instead of trying to stall, which probably would not work anyways. And because he's such a nice person, I'm going to try and do this with a flourish, which I usually don't do, but hey, you only live once here, apparently. There we go. So now we're in the lead by 2, and that should mean that I'm going to win again in all likelihood. But now he gets to get there. It was a nice... It was a nice series of events, though, that led to that being possible, because he was just not able to knock down my blitzer. Which also once again shows just how important he is. So now I'm going to protect him a little bit better and hide him here, because he's gonna go for him again, and at some point he will get him, and I don't like this. Yeah, you're right, Quick Draw. All things considering, my armor value is holding up pretty nicely right now. Yeah, that's true. But I want to see the statistics again. You. Dangoon 211, thank you very much for following, or 211, however it's supposed to be said. I want to see the dice rolls at the end again, because I want to see how many successful blocks I actually had against him. It's not going to be a lot, because it's still just ridiculous what he does here with these guys. It's so bad for us. I can't get good blocks against the Sorai at all, basically. Well, mostly. I get them here and there, but it takes so much effort, especially against the Strength 5 guys. And if just one other is blocking on a side where I would need to get assists from, it's just not possible. What do we do? So how's the stream looking? Is it still good? Just want to make sure, because I'm using OBS for the first time today instead of XSplit. And I just want to make sure that everything's fine. Okay. But he's not playing a bad game, I think. He's made some weird choices, in my opinion, yes. But for example, this blitz here, I agree with, because I can the ball is there, so I pressure him here more. So he needs to knock down players here more. So he didn't use his Mighty Blow guy to go in on an unimportant side. Instead, he moved him over so that he can be important in the future, while weakening my attempt to get him there. And that's a turnover, though. But it hurts me more than him. Unsurprising, because Mighty Blow and Thick Skull for him. Well, I have Armor Value 7. So, how do we approach this now in the correct way? So I think... Oh, I also got a reroll. I completely missed that a moment ago. Also, the question is, how aggressive am I going to play this now? Because elves and agility 5. I think we're going to try to play this fairly aggressively. He can't go very far there. I'm just still setting up a bit of a screen because I can't put a lot of pressure on him. But I want the pressure that is there to be worth it. So that's why we're doing this right now. We've got him back there, and then I'm going to use both of these catchers here to set this up. Him I'm gonna dodge at the end, but not right now, because right now I need to do weird stuff, like blitzing this guy. Thank you! And getting this as well, even better. Push him back there. We are obviously going to follow to put us closer to the ball, and we got a stun against him. We just need to put pressure in there. It doesn't help me to do the last GFI though, so we are not going to. Instead, I am just going to dodge this guy out. And we are going to keep him there as well. Good. Yeah, Aggie 5 is not only fun, sometimes shoddy. I always love it. But that were some nice dice rolls. Not a single failed dodge there. It's so nice. So you mean Mighty Blow Tackle on this guy or on the Blitzer? I'd probably take guard on him, most likely. Oh, wow. And now he's getting skulls, so turnover. Really? This is going to be my ball? I'm having greedy thoughts again. I'm having very greedy thoughts again. And I'm not sure that's healthy for me. I'm having very, very greedy thoughts again. Oh, yes, maybe because he can do this. You know what? Yes, let's be greedy. Let's have some fun here. Oh, okay, yeah, getting blitzed by. Yep, true. That's not fun. So I'm getting back into the elf groove here. So we're gonna do some interesting stuff here. And risk 2 GFIs to do this. There we go. I already read everything. But right now we're still fine. Because I want to score this turn. Because it's reliably still the only one where I can safely do that. But also I was too greedy. So the plan was get him away. Run him into scoring position. Pick up the ball with him. Throw a pass. Score. Level him up. And get the SPP for him as well. Alternatively, I would have needed to blitz with him and then just have the ball, basically, which would have also worked, but I wanted to do it a little bit more greedy, which is why it didn't work out. So it's my own fault. So now I expose him again, but it luckily works out fine once again. So we are just going to go here. I was considering going there, but I don't want this guy to just be able to move, so we're going there instead. And in terms of our movement, it's better to be here anyways. So he's still out of rerolls. And it's not that bad that this didn't work out. So we'll see. Hey Steve, first of all, thank you very much that you think I seem quite confident. I'm happy to hear it. I've basically just recently started streaming Blood Bowl again. So I mostly do YouTube, and I play a lot of Blood Bowl there as well, or I have a lot of Blood Bowl there as well. And all of these matches will land there as well, so in case somebody's interested in watching matches that you might have missed or something like that, I just recommend you guys go check that out there, because that's where you can. Ugh, it starts to come with some issues here. I need to start moving in first. I'm gonna finish that. Just give me a moment until it's his turn again, then I can talk. See, I'm new to streaming. Still, I multitasking. Well, let's see. So once again, YouTube worked. Really? Seriously? Now it's complaining? Cute. I can't feel remorse for these guys anymore after he said thanks after my fireball did anything. It's just a very petty comment, and it's just no. I don't like that. So I'm gonna be not very responsive right now. Yeah, I get distracted easily. That's something you guys need to be aware of. I get distracted easily, and that's not going to change anytime soon. There we go. Sidesteps is probably going to go onto the ball, I assume. No, he's not. Okay. I see no need to pick up the ball with him this round, though. We want to do this move. No, that's GFI, which means I'm gonna... No, we're gonna do this first. As long as I don't roll a double one, we're fine. Thank you. Then he's going to pick up the ball. He's supposed to score anyways, which is why it's fine that he picks it up. The issue is this guy can just easily blitz me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're gonna do some GFI stuff here. There we go. Because I might or might not be able to follow that. Let's see. Now, you know what? I'm going to keep him back here just in case everything goes horribly wrong. Also, we can't really go up there anyways right now. And then we're going to put the loner next to this guy so that he can't move. And then we're going to put the other loner possibly next to this guy. Let's see if we make the dodge first. We do. I do need to make 2 GFIs for this, but I'm okay with it. And I'm not going to re-roll it if it fails. There we go. So now we're safe. We're good. I can try to get away from him as well. But that one fails. Okay, luckily the last one, though. This was no dodge loner, though. Or whatever it was. I don't know. So, yeah. So, let me reiterate my plan here. So, I was streaming on Twitch previously, but I played Darkest Dungeon, which is why you didn't see me here. The only Blood Bowl matches that I streamed previously were my League matches. I started an own League where I played a bunch of stuff, but I paused. I paused for a season because I didn't have time. And then I played 2 seasons in the Rebel, which I also dropped out of because I didn't have time. So that happened at the same time. But I played my League matches there, but that was just 1 per week for the Rebel and 1 every 2 weeks for my own League, because that's on a 2-week schedule, basically. Good move here for him to free that up. Let's see if he gets the turnover. Yes, but I also lose the ball, and he KO'd the guy I wanted to score with, so shame on him. Bummer. I can't get him to level. Come on, game, please. Let me have this. But that's basically why you didn't see me. But now with the release of the Legendary Edition, I decided to stream more again. And Pro Elves, or Elven Union as they're now called, are my favorite team. So I decided to go back in there with them. Because I wanted to. So there we go. That's why I am now back on Twitch, and I'm gonna stream every Sunday. I'm gonna try to stream more, probably not exclusively Blood Bowl on other days as well, but it might not work out always. But that's basically what I have planned. So Sunday streams like these are always going to happen. And then see about this. So right now I'm taking a look at if I can feed the touchdown to somebody to level them up. I really can't. So it doesn't matter too much who I put it on. In which case, I'm probably going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we probably want him to get it in that case, but we'll have to wait and see. Well, actually, he wants to get the ball, but him I also can't really get there, which is the problem. So we'll see about that in a moment. Let's start with this one, see how it works. It does work to begin with, which is important. He's gonna stay there because it keeps the tackle zone next to the ball in case I screw something up now tremendously. We also probably want to blitz like this instead, just because he has block, so he has a better chance of knocking him down. A push is enough here, yes, but I still want to try to remove those guys. But it's fine. So then we're gonna go up there. Anything else that I need to move? We still have our loner here, so I guess we can bring him to there to lock down that skink. And next up is the pickup. So do I just score now? Or do I let him hit me a bit more? I think I just score now. Because I don't want him to block this guy still. There we go. So, for how bad that started off with my own first half on offense there, we've turned things around quite a bit here, I think. There we go. Okay, I could have appled the KO installed for 1 turn. No, I don't use apothecaries for KOs. It's not gonna happen. As long as I have a player that deserves to be saved, we are not going to use that. That's just asking for getting punished. And I do not wish to ask for something like that. So let's go back here. It doesn't really matter if he gets to do the 1-turner or not. We're safe. We have only one guy on the line, and we're going to switch these two because he has 1 SPP more. And now we're good. I know this is not the best setup against the 1-turner, but once again, it doesn't matter too much, so we'll just live with this. There we go. Okay, so why do I prefer Union over the other elf teams? Yes, I'm a pixel hugger, Steve. Very much so. Nah, Shawnee, I don't think we need to... I could have muted him, but why? By the way, where do I do that? I think we do that under settings, and then... Is that under sounds? Hide opponent's messages. Yeah, I don't see the need to do that. It's fine. KOs us. So the big reason why I prefer Pro Elves over the other elves is mostly sentimental value. They were the first team I really played in Blood Bowl and the first team that I used in a scheduled league, and I really learned the game with. And that alone is just reason enough for me for them to have a special place basically for me. Interesting. Doesn't use him there. He wants to get himself a 3-die, but doesn't use this guy now to do that. Doesn't he already have it? I don't understand why he's doing... Okay, would this guy level? He wouldn't. Weird. I don't understand. There we go. Also, I just like the team. I'm an elf player at heart, so I'm okay with bash teams, but I enjoy elf teams more, personally. And I'm a big fan of Nerves of Steel. Pro Elves can just score out of every position, basically. As long as they can get the ball, they can catch it on a 2+ and run away with it. Stuff like Disturbing Presence, obviously not in there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I just like my Pro Elves. And their blitzers start off annoying already with block sidestep. So once they get dodged, as we have seen here on this, when I put my guy in there, it's just awesome. It's so good. And then they just need diving tackle, and they're basically complete. And tackle as well. It's really good. I just like this a lot. Yeah, I can't really do anything here, so we'll just end this and be happy with our win. So, I rolled a 5. I'm going to keep that. Turn down. None of them got the MVP. Oh, my thrower got the MVP. Thank you. So he finally levels. After 6 matches, my thrower levels up. Seriously? I did use him a lot for throwing so far. But that's okay. We got 1 level up out of this. Something like that. Yeah, just the 1, unfortunately. But I'm happy that we made it work, even though our team got kind of screwed up here. So I like to keep my throwers safe, and I am building the thrower as a thrower, but it still means that I am going to start with sure hands, because a 1 is still your worst nightmare, and you don't want that. So sure hands first, and then we're going to go towards the passing skills with him. Okay, so Elflock needs to get fired, unfortunately, because he is now agility 3. That's not worth it. We can rehire Alphatron now, though. I want my second Blitzer back before I want my 4th guy back. I think that is even the right head style. So Alphatron, there we go. Bye. Thank you so much. Confirm. Hey, look at that. I started this day with 13 players. Now I'm back up to 10. But we're fine. We made some good SPP here.